right, ladies and gentlemen, so today we're going to be doing a little bit more with word problems, and one of the hardest part about the word problems is just trying to figure out what's happening. So let's just get right into our examples here. So Tom had his birthday party at the movies. It cost $27 for pizza and $8.50 per friend. That per is a big deal for the movie. And then how many friends did Tom have at the party if he spent $78 altogether? Right, so that's 78. We know something has to equal to $78. Right, so think about what happened. He paid $27 for the pizza plus $8.50 for each friend. That's what per friend means. So when you see that per, this is where our variable is going to go, because it's $8.50 times however many friends that he had, plus the $27 that he spent for the pizza. And that all together has to equal our $78 total. So how do I solve this, right? Same way we've been working on with our two-step problems. So here we have our variable, which means I have to cancel the 27 first because it's being added. So I'm going to subtract 27 from both sides. I'm going to get 850x. Certainly did not leave ourselves enough room here. And when I subtract, I get 51. 78 minus 27. To finish this off, these are being multiplied. I'm going to put this stuff over here. I know this is probably confusing and I apologize. But to finish getting x by itself, I have to divide by the 850. And what I do to one side, I always have to do to the other. And I'll be honest, I'm doing this on my calculator right now. And I got 6. And it asks how many friends, so we're going to label that friends. So if he has 6 friends at the birthday party, then that's telling us, that means that he spent $78 altogether. Okay. Oh, my board is not happy today. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm going to have to pause this so I can get the board fixed. All right, hopefully now the board's going to start working. So, Diana's taking a trip that is 224 miles long. She has already driven 59 miles, and if she drives at a speed of 55 miles per hour, right? Remember that per is a big deal. How many more hours will she have to drive to reach her destination? So her total trip, right? We're going to try to look for totals or all-togethers, is 200, and I'm going to put it over here. Is 224 miles. So that is going with the 59 miles she's already driven, plus however many miles she still has to go, which is 55x, 55 miles for every hour, and we're going to try to figure out hours. All right, so to get x by itself, same idea. I have to cancel the constant first, the plain number. It's a positive, so I'm going to subtract 59. Leaves me with 55x. When I do this subtraction, I'm pretty sure I get 165. We're going to double check that. Yay, okay. To finish this off, I have to divide both sides by 55. So when I do that, I'm getting 3 hours. Okay, so, oh, look at that. Sarah wants to buy some CDs that each cost $14, right? So each and per are very similar. And a DVD that costs $23. She has $65 to spend. All right, so we know the total amount. She doesn't have any more than $65, so that has to equal 65. She's buying one DVD, which is 23, plus 14 for each CD, 14x. Same process that we've done the other one. I have to cancel the 23 first. So we're going to get 14x equals 42. Divide both sides by 14. And I'm putting it over here just because I ran out of room. So I believe that means she can buy 3 CDs. Right, so we look for the total, we look for a per, and then we try to go from there. So a rental car company charges $30 a day plus 5 cents a mile. If the Bush family paid $49.75 for the rental car, how many miles did they travel? So this one's a little confusing because you're seeing a day. So we're going to pretend that they only did it for one day. So we know they spent $49.75. That cost $30. That was a flat rate, plus 5 cents for each mile. So 0.05 cents. So notice there's kind of a pattern to these. So subtract 30 from both sides. We're going to get 0.05x equals 1975. We have to divide by 0.05. And again, I'm going to put my answer over here. And again, I'm doing this on my calculator. That's okay, but we still have to show all of our work. So that means that they drove 395 miles because they're only getting charged 5 cents for each one. All right, so I want you to try this one on your own, okay, and see how you do with this one. And then check back. Okay, so this one was a little bit different because they wanted to know how much profit are we making? And in order to figure that out, that means that it's how much you're selling the baskets for minus how much the supplies cost. And all the other problems, we'd had a plus there. So we had to then add the 26 in, divide both sides by 7, which means you had to sell 18 baskets. Because again, you subtract out how much you are spending for the supplies in order to see how much money you've made. All right, if you need to, watch it again. Otherwise, bring questions to class. Have a good night.